Women's volleyball is back at the Shannon Center here on the campus of St. Xavier University as your Cougars play host to the IU South Bend Titans. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the SXU Cougars Sports Network. Ron Luce on the call with you here for this 2023 season. It's good to be back on the microphone with everybody watching at home. The Cougars and Titans coming into tonight's matchup are a pair of winless teams thus far on the year, both 0-4 on the early campaign here, but this is also both teams' first conference matchup and an ever important one as both squads look to establish a presence early this season in the conference standings. As noted, game number 5 here for the Cougars, number 1 here in the Shannon Center. Cougars wearing the white jerseys this evening. Libero Kaylee Ritter in the red uniform. On the other side, the Titans wearing their all-black uniforms with their libero number 1, Sydney Hanna, in the white jersey. Cougars serve to get things started. We're underway with the first home match of the women's volleyball season. Good play at the net there from the Cougars. Titans return the volley. Here come the Cougs. Gentile with a tip over the net. And handled by the Titans. That's number 10, Abigail Seeger. The big middle hitter with the first point of tonight's match. And in set number 1, it's 1-0 Titans. This will be number 2, the sophomore, Emma Knowlton, to take the serve. Coming from left to right. Light swing by Knowlton, out of play, Cougars point. And the service error results in possession once again for the Cougars. Number 20, Jenny Jensen, heads to the bench. It'll be number 2. This is the sophomore, Ariel Hoskin, taking the serve for the transfer. Hoskin, a lot of power behind that one, played by the Titans. Back row attack, coming is denied at the net. Abby Gentile, Nicole Grachola in the neighborhood for the Cougars. And just like that, the Cougars have their first lead of the evening. Hoskin to serve again, coming from right to left. Long serve, handled in the back row by the Titans. Attack coming to the near side here, and it'll be just enough. That's Seeger once again. And the senior delivers for the visitors. Substitution coming as well. It'll be the freshman Hotstetler to the bench. And it's number 17, Riley Grott, the junior, checking in the front row. That'll be out of play once again. Service error from the Titans. 3 points here for the Cougars. That was number 7, Macy Sherman. And here's the libero, Kaylee Ritter. So Kaylee Ritter, a year ago, your 2022 CCAC setter of the year. But due to an injury to usual libero Ivana Martinez, she's taking the libero role to start this season. Here's Hunter on the fadeaway attack, handled by the Titans at the net. And this is returned, tapped over lightly. The libero for the Titans will return it there. That's Hanna. Attack from the middle. Oh, beautiful dig in the back row from Sherman. Here come the Cougars once again. And the freshman delivers. That's number 4, Kaylee Bourne. Put it in the back corner here on the near side of the floor. The Cougars double their lead. It's 4-2. Strong crowd in attendance tonight for this home opener as well. Men's volleyball team and a slew of other fans here, and beautiful attack. That ball placed perfectly by the Titans. Falls just inside the boundary, and it's a 1-point contest here in set number 1. The libero Hanna will serve here for number 10, Seeger. 4-3 your score in this first set. It's Bourne handling that in the back row, and the set was there, but the Titans coming over the net. That's illegal. Point Cougars. Looks like the freshman for this SXU squad is number 8, Abby Opilka. Tried to set that one up and was interfered with. Hunter unable to play that cleanly for the Cougs. And that will return service possession to the visitors once again. Abby Weber checking back in to serve in place of teammate number 6, Alexis Joyner. 5-4 your score, Cougars on top. Hoskin handles it. Ritter with the setup there, and it's just going to be tapped over easily by Bourne. Far side attack gets through from Grott. And we're tied at 5. Good, strong CCAC contest. This match is traditionally close between these two CCAC rivals. Bourne handles that one first for the Cougars. Fadeaway attack from Hunter coming. Handled easily by the Titans. Now a back row attack. Gets through, kept alive. And it'll be sent over by Hunter. Nice play by the Cougs. Taken on the second hit. Here come the Cougars. Short set, Hunter. She's denied. And that's a big block up in front. Delivered from number 15. That's Campanello, the senior. IUSB will take the lead back once again. Weber, light serve over the net this time. Here come the Cougars. The freshman Bourne is denied, kept alive by SXU. Bourne, another attack. Follows the back row for the Titans. And a nice attack there from Grott, handled by the Cougars. Gentile from the back row will deliver. The libero Hannah unable to handle it cleanly. And just like that, we're tied once again, 6-all. A couple of substitutions for the Cougars as well. Kaylee Bourne. And Abby Opilka appears to the bench. No, pardon me, that's Ariel Hoskin as well. So quite a few substitutions made here. Katie DeHaan checking in, will serve. Attack from that far side. It's Grotz again, and it's point Cougars. That's a big denial. And it appears they're calling it fourth hit, so that ball never got over the netting. Hit that white stripe on the top and came back. Hence the 4 hits ruling. Here come the Titans now with an attack. And Grott will deliver from the far side once again. Multiple quality opportunities from Grott on that far side. That should give Grott a team-leading 3 kills now in the evening. Pardon me, 2 kills, tied with Abby Seeger. Jensen plays it first for the Cougars, gets it right back from Ritter. Nice play by Hannah, the libero. Denied from Campanello, and that's a beautiful block. Cougars in front. Hunter, Jensen in the vicinity for that block. Substitution occurs. Opilka to the bench. Hunter will serve. Cochola freshly checking in here in the front row for SXU. And a long serve from Hunter. That's out of play. 8-all after the service error, and Opilka will check back in as Glynn heads to the bench. Hunter to the bench as well, with Ritter returning in the back row. Felicia Campanello, number 15, left to right here for the Titans on the serve. Nice serve handled by Ritter. Short set there. Grachola's bid blocked. Cougars will return it with 3 hits. Here come the Titans. Fadeaway look there from Seeger is handled, but miscommunication will allow for the Titans point. They will regain the lead 9-8 here in this first set. Campanello still on the serve. And that'll be out of play, so point back to the Cougars. Knotted up at 9. Campanello replaced by the libero Hannah. And it will be the setter, number 8, Abby Opilka, to serve for the Cougs. Good strong serve, handled with a set in the back row. That'll get through the block and find the ground. That's number 7, Sherman, once again. Excellent back and forth from these CCAC competitors thus far. Substitution for the Titans occurs. It's Weber heading to the bench. Knowlton will serve. Ritter able to handle first. Set coming to Gentile on the near side. Blocked. Cougars will set up again. Gentile again is denied. One more time for good measure. That'll get through. Titans keeping it alive and sent over on a volley. Set up. Here it comes. Jensen with the changeup. Nothing home there. Oh, and a good dig from Jensen, but it's not enough. Light attack on the far side from Sherman. Finds the floor. 11-9 now your score with the visitors in front. Here's the setup, the attack from the middle. Grichola got it through. Ritter with a nice play. Short set, denied at the front. That is number 10, Abigail Seeger. That's a big block, biggest lead thus far for either side. 12-9 contest here with IUSB in front. Dahan not able to play that cleanly. It's tracked down. So that'll be 4 hits, and it's point Titans. And it looks like head coach Bob Hairsema is going to take his first time out. Momentum in favor of the visitors, 13-9. Here as things stand entering the timeout. We'll be right back with you here in just a second when action resumes on the Cougar Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. About 30 seconds from the completion of this timeout. As we noted at the top of the broadcast, both teams coming in tonight 0-4. For your Cougars, they've only won 1 set so far, unfortunately, this year. Many good teams that they played. Bethel in the first poll of the season, ranked number 16 in the nation. Mount Vernon Nazarene ranked number 21. Cougars won their lone set in that contest in the 4-set loss. Cornerstone, the team that knocked the Cougars out in the national playoffs just a year ago, were their latest loss on the 29th. So certainly not a cakewalk schedule by any means for these Cougars. As for the Titans, it was the Onset Invitational. Lots of Indiana schools partaking in that. It resulted in their 4 losses. Jensen denied there. Cougars set up another attack. Grichola from the far side. Titans have been ruthless at the front of the net. Gentile is denied once again, but point Cougars. And in order to block, you can't catch, metaphorically. It looks like that was the call here, so it is 13-10. Cougars get to double figures. And this is Hoskin to serve once again in the rotation. Long serve handled in the back row. Here come the Titans. Fadeaway look from Seeger. And that will fall out of play on this side of the net, but it touched a Cougar last. And that's another point for the Titans. 4-point lead restored. Sherman will serve. Substitution occurs. Grott returning to the action. Sherman with a laser of a serve. Gentile, far side, denied, knocked over by Gentile once again, and this time Seeger delivers. Huge attack from the middle hitter. Sherman will continue, now the largest lead, 5 points for the visitors. Hoskin will handle that in the back row. Here come the Cougs. The freshman, Bourne, gets it through. Hannah plays it easily. Fadeaway look from Joyner. Cougars will return the attack. That's Gentile far side. Denied. Cougars able to keep it alive. Good look there from Hoskin. Gentile will send it over lightly. Titans. Grot on the far side, but is missed on the serve. So on the assist, that is. So setting error. We're all in preseason form here tonight, folks. My apologies. 15-11 your score now. Cougars here to serve. It's Ritter. Titans running around, denied as that look came from Strott once again on the far side. And that'll roll off the hands of Ritter and out of play. Another point for the Titans. Momentum certainly in the favor of the visitors. Libero Hanna will serve here for Seeger. (16-11) your score. Light serve. Hunter able to get to it. Here come the Titans. That comes through the block. It's Bourne on the kill. Just a little two-hand knock over the net. That'll take care of business. 16-12 now your score. Cougars looking to battle back. This will be Abby Gentile on the serve. It's handled by Joyner in the back row. She'll get it right back on the set. Handled by the Cougars. Bourne. And it'll hit the out-of-bound candy cane markers on the netting. And they're calling it off Titans first. So it is a Cougars point. Now just a 3-point deficit that SXU has to work with. Handled by Hanna. Knowlton, Campanello out of play. Strong attack there, just narrowly missed, keeping it inside the boundary. And now just like that, it's a 2-point contest here. Cougars trying to regain a little bit of momentum. Gentile, Hanna plays it first. Grot on the far side. Here come the Cougars. Bourne will send it over, and it'll find the floor. 1-point contest for these two CCAC rivals. Cougars are lurking. Hanna with the first touch. Knowlton will send it over. Perfect play from the setter. That's number 2, Emma Knowlton. Found the quote-unquote campfire area. A little open area in the middle of the formation there for the Cougars. That'll take care of business. Short set. Hunter on the floater. Nothing home. Rod on the far side, gets it through. Nice play, Ritter. And that'll be sent out of play. Opelka just unable to handle that cleanly. And just like that, the Titans do a good job stealing momentum back. 18-15 now your score. Hoskin will handle it in the back row. Here come the Cougs. Bourne gets it over. Titans have been ready for just about every attack. That'll sail out of play. Attacking error Titans. Point Cougars. Here's number 16, Katie DeHaan checking in. She'll serve in place of the freshman Kaylee Bourne. Jenny Jensen also on the floor now here for SXU. DeHaan sends it over nicely. Just lightly tapped over here by the Titans. Hunter on the far side, handled by Sherman. Hunter got a hand on it, but it's not enough. That looks like the setter, Knowlton, once again making a play. 19-16. Grot will head to the bench. The freshman Hotstetler will serve. 3-point lead here for these Titans, and that'll sail out of play. Another service error. Grichola checking in the front row for the Cougs. Will be Hunter to serve. Ritter gets a breather. Nice serve there from Hunter this time. And that is an attacking error from Campanello. So the Cougars back within one. Neither team has allowed the other to get too far in front on the scoreboard. Just a 1-point contest now. If you're joining us late, this is the first CCAC matchup for both of these teams this evening. Both teams searching for their first win of the season as well. There's the set from the Cougars. Gentile back row attack, handled by the Titans. And that'll sail out of play, and just like that, we're tied. 19 all in this first set. No timeouts taken just yet. Hunter will serve again. As noted, tie. 19 all. Sherman on the far side, and that'll find the floor. Gentile, a little bit of a delayed reaction there in the back row. So Titans will regain the lead once again. This will be the senior Campanello here to serve. And that'll be a service ace for Campanello. Rolled off the arms of Jensen. And Bob Harrison is taking his second timeout. 21-19 your score. Quick highlight of your head coaches this evening. Visitors in her second season. It's Allison Derzinski. Looking to get her team off on the right foot with their first win this evening. And in the same boat, it's the 36th year head coach, Bob Harrisima, has watched this campus evolve over these last 36 years and still atop the program. 40 seconds left here in this timeout. Cougars now have both burned both of theirs. Cougars games coming up on the schedule. September 2nd, this coming Saturday. They'll be at Lourdes University. Be a homecoming of sorts for Cougars outside hitter number 1, Abby Gentile. She was a 2-year player at Lourdes, transferred to the Cougars for the start of this season, her junior year. That'll be a 2 o'clock start over on the Lourdes Athletics page. And on the 5th of September, they're at Governor State in University Park here, Illinois, before they return home for a matchup with Indiana Wesleyan on September 8th. That's a part of the SXU tri-match. Lourdes University also partaking in that tournament. We have resumed play. Campanello will serve once again, and that'll be a service ace as it connects with DeHaan in the upper shoulder, it appears. That was a high ball. I think DeHaan trying to get out of the way of it, likely would have been out of play. Just unable to do so quick enough, and Campanello to serve yet again. We'll get over, handled by Gentile first. Richola on the far side of the floor. That's denied. Handled by Opilka. And that'll get through. It is once again number 10, Abigail Seeger. Team leading 6th kill. The Titans are inching closer to a set victory here in set number 1. Campanello still on the serve. Handled by DeHaan in the back row. That's Jensen, but an attacking error from the sophomore transfer. Jensen, a Cardinal Stritch transfer. Orland Park native, though. Sandburg product, just from about 20 minutes south of here. Set point on the line for the Titans. 24-19 your score. And Campanello with the ball in her hand, and it'll sail out of play. We'll do it at least one more time. 24-20 now your score. Cougars will regain the service possession. And they're looking for one heck of a run from the freshman. This will be Abby Opilka. Number 8, the setter. Good serve, but it'll fall out of play. It almost worked out for the Titans that ball was missed. And it's a 25-20 set victory as the freshman Hotstetler just airballed on it, but it ended up out of play. Both teams will switch sides. We'll take a brief breather here between sets. Titans taking a 1-0 set lead into set number 2. We'll be back with you here in just a few minutes on the Cougars Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. Set number 2 action about to get underway here from the Shannon Center on the beautiful campus of St. Xavier University. Ron Luce on the call with you tonight. Feels good to be back. This the home opener here for the Cougars in this 2023 season. All 4 of their first contests occurring on the road. And I'm sure the Cougars feel the same way about being back at home here in the Shannon Center. Good crowd on hand as well. Lots of other athletes in the building this evening, parents, supporters as well. Cougars will take the floor. They've swapped sides, so the Cougars in the white uniforms will now be on our left. From the broadcast perspective, it's the Titans on the right in the black uniforms. Cougars libero in the red jersey. It'll be a new libero as well. A couple of personnel changes occurring for the Cougars. Kaylee Ritter served as libero in the first set. But Abby Opilka will head to the bench as Kaylee Ritter returns to her usual setting position. Ariel Hoskin will wear the red libero jersey now for the Cougars. No personnel changes on the part of the Titans after their first set victory. They will start with the serve. This is Knowlton, and we're underway with set number 2. That's Jensen in the back row with the attack, handled cleanly by the Titans. Nice swing there, handled by Bourne. Here come the Cougars, and an attacking error from Jensen will result in the first point for the Titans. Good work there, great swing from Alexis Joyner, maybe a better dig from Kaylee Bourne. Knowlton will stay with the serve here. Jensen with the first hit. Short set for Cachola. And Seeger will punch it over, and it'll find the floor. Kaylee Bourne reaching in the back row, unable to play it cleanly. So that will count as a kill for number 10, Abby Seeger. That'll extend her team best, now with 7 kills on the evening so far. Staring down double figures early in this one. Another serve from Knowlton, another handle from Jensen. Ritter takes it herself. Titans were ready for that one. Here comes the attack at Sherman, and it's an attacking error. As a result, it's Cougars serve once again. This is Kaylee Ritter to take the serve. So we mentioned in the first set, Ritter was serving as libero. She was the setter of the year last year in this conference, but an injury to usual starter Ivana Martinez has forced the Cougars to adjust and perform, and it was Ritter with the libero sweater on the first time. And now it's Hoskin serving in that role. Cougars with a nice attack over. Titans on the second hit, and it finds the floor. Perfect spot. Emma Knowlton, have yourself an evening. That'll count as a kill for the setter, and it will return service possession to the Titans. Coming from right to left, it's number 7, Macy Sherman. 2-point lead here for the visitors. Light serve, handled by the freshman. This is Jensen on the near side, and that finds the floor. Beautiful swing from the sophomore transfer. And she'll now take the serve. So we mentioned a pair of new faces that came via the transfer portal. Number 1, Abby Gentile, and number 20, Jenny Jensen. Jensen played a year at Cardinal Stritch University, another CCAC opponent. And that beautiful swing, speaking of Gentile, comes through, and the Cougars have knotted it up at Trees. Trees are wild here in set number 2. But we mentioned Gentile, a homecoming for the next game for her. She spent 2 years at Lourdes University, another NAIA school. Oh, and a beautiful attack on the far side. It's Seeger once again. Outside, inside, it doesn't matter. Number 10, Abigail Seeger, imposing her will on this Cougars team. Libero Hannah to serve, handled by the freshman Bourne. Bourne will get it right back from Ritter. Libero for the Titans will handle that, and that'll fall right on the line. Beautiful ball placement there. And these Titans are just finding all the open areas in this Cougars defensive structure. Libero Hannah on the serve once again. Bourne has to run to play it. Ritter gets it over, but it's out of play. And now a 3-point stretch here for the visiting Titans. Gives them a 6-3 lead in set number 2. Another light serve from Hannah to Jensen with the first touch. That's Bourne on the far side. Played by Sherman in the back row. That gets through. Nice dig, Ritter. Gentile with a set over the net. Short set. Looked like Campanello in front. It was. Here's Gentile. That gets through. Cougars make it a 2-point contest. Grichola, Hunter exchange positions. Hoskin will serve for the aforementioned Grichola. As we mentioned, Hoskin serving the libero for the second set. She was not the libero for set number 1. And that's a big block in front. Courtney Hunter giving the Cougars some life. Entering tonight's game by far and beyond the best defensive presence at the front of the net for these Cougars. Hunter now on the evening with 3 blocks. As she taps that one over. She adds that to her team-leading 16 entering play this evening. Here come the Cougars. Short set, Hunter. Nolan gets just enough of it to keep it alive. Cougars will set up another attack. Ritter, short set for Hunter. Nice dig in the back row from Sherman. And now Campanello, pardon me, that's Joyner on the far side. And it gets through. That's a 2-point advantage once again for IUSB. Substitution coming. Joyner will head to the bench. For teammate number 3, this is Abby Weber, the sophomore from Adrian, Michigan. Takes the serve. Hunter with the first touch. Ritter with the contest at the net, and it'll fall for a point. But it'll be out of play. And they will call her for coming over the netting. It is illegal. So it's an 8-5 contest. Looked like a great play from Ritter. Officials with the better viewpoint than us. Here comes the serve, handled by Jensen. Ritter, short set, Hunter. Nice play, Sherman on the dig. Lately tapped over there. Here comes the attack, and Gentile's denied. That might have been a solo block for Riley Grotz. Felicia Campanello also in the vicinity, but that one looked all number 17. 4-point lead now for these Titans. There's Hoskin. Bourne on the far side. It's just a hair long, but it'll deflect off the Titans' defense. Is the call by the official. 9-6 now your score. Gentile will head to the bench for a breather. This is number 3, Tara Glynn, checking in to serve. Oaklawn, Illinois native, just from down the road. Richards High School product. A strong serve handled by the libero, Hannah. Grott got enough, and it'll sail into the crowd as Jensen is unable to handle it. And that was a short-lived service possession for the Cougars as Glynn and Gentile will exchange positions once again. It's the freshman Hotstetler taking the serve for the Titans. Long serve, out of play. Good read from the Cougars. Service error, free point, SXU. 10-7 now your tally here in this second set. So far, this is an even game in terms of attacks. 52-51, Titans with a slight advantage. But it's registering the kills. 23-9 in favor of those Titans. And that's kept alive, speaking of. And Hunter will deliver. That's the 10th kill for the Cougs. These Titans have been spectacular at the front of the net. Majority of these Cougars attacks not getting through. Most of them actually coming back and forcing the Cougars to regroup. Handled. Oh, good play in front from Knowlton. Kept that alive. There's Jensen on the far side. Hannah with the dig. Sherman out of play. Cougars points. A nice rally here from the Cougars, making it a 1-point contest. 10-9 here in this second set. The freshman Bourne on the serve. Here come the Titans. Knowlton will take it herself. And that'll sail and hit head coach Bob Hersema. Gentile awkwardly played that one. Campanello takes the serve for the Titans. 11-9 your score. Cougars currently attacking at an abysmal 0.57 hit percentage. Titans slightly better, swinging at a 236 clip. Ritter with the setup. Hunter, oh, and it's a beauty! On the fadeaway attack. Hunter got all of that one. Cougars in double figures. Grichola in the front row. Hunter will serve. Libero Hoskin gets a breather. And a service error from Hunter as she's able to laugh that off. Hoskin will return in her place. 2-point advantage once again. It's the setter number 2, Emma Knowlton. North Liberty, Indiana native. Hoskin will play it first. Ritter, far side for Jensen, denied. Ritter takes it herself, and that'll be enough. Good smart play from the junior Kaylee Ritter. Right now these Titans are timed up with the Cougars on that 3-hit attack. So the element of surprise on a second hit surely helping out, and there's a misfired pass from the Titans. We're tied at 12. Simple miscommunication, it appears, from IUSB. So Ritter retains the serve with a chance to give the Cougs the lead. An absolute missile from Ritter. Seeger's denied by Jensen. Here come the Titans once again. This will have to be sent over by Joyner. Ritter, short set, Grichola. Nice play, Knowlton on the dig. Sherman will send it through, and it's out of play, so it is a Cougars point. And they have the lead for the first time in this set. They've been tied a couple times, but Titans have found the way to fire back. Back row attack incoming, and that'll get through. Sensational swing from the freshman Hotstetler. And she'll exchange out for number 17, Riley Grott. Lucky or unlucky number, depending on how you look at it. 13 all in the second set. Ritter. And that is point Titans, as the infraction called there on the Cougars. Ritter trying to contest that ball at the top of the net. Titans back in front. Macy Sherman on the serve. And it's a service error. Point Cougars. Both of these sets so far have been close. Don't be fooled by the 25-20 score in that first set. IUSB really didn't run away with it until late in the set. And it appears we're going to get something very similar here in this second set as well. Katie DeHaan taking the serve for the Cougs. Played by Hannah de Libero. Seeger with an absolute strike from the far side. Abigail Seeger imposing her will. That was her 10th kill of the evening already on just 14 attempts. A 7-14 clip is pretty impressive when you've taken a swing as many times as she has. Here's Bourne on the far side, and that'll deliver as Knowlton watches it roll off her hands. 15 all. These Cougs just don't quit. IUSB has largely had the momentum for most of tonight's entire contest, let alone the set. Hoskin will send it over. Here come the Titans. Short set to the far side. Joyner had to contort her body to get that over. Gentile with an attacking error. Tried to shuffle it over and instead goes into the netting. 4 hits for the Cougars, the call. Point Titans. Substitution coming. Joyner will head to the bench. Weber will serve in her place. No other changes on the floor at this time. 16-15 in the second set. Hoskin, Hunter. Hoskin's going to have to send it over and does. Knowlton setting up Grott. Big dig by Ritter, but it will be a point Titans. 2 hits the call. Two-point advantage now for the Titans. Weber still has the serve. Dahan for Ritter. Is born on the far side. Hannah in the right place once again. Grott gets that through, and that's enough. Anything sent to the back corners against this Cougars team has largely delivered. And that's going to be that point that signals the first timeout in this second set for head coach Bob Hersema. We're going to take a brief breather. Don't go anywhere. Likely in store for another great finish here in this second set. 18-15, the Titans in front of the Cougars. We'll be back with you in just a second on the Cougars Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. 36 seconds of counting left here in this timeout. We mentioned the hitting percentage a little while ago here on the broadcast. Cougars, for the entire match, just a .083 hitting percentage. Much better, though, in the second set, a 160 clip after a 0.29 in that first set. But to combat that, IUSB swinging better in the second set as well. They swung at a 222 clip in that first set, but a 321 clip here in this second set. And that right now has them out in front, 18-15 in set number 2. Buzzer fires. Cougars already back on the floor. Titans will join them. Weber still with the serve here, coming from right to left for the Titans. Dahan with the first touch. Ritter. Hunter had to use the opposite hand. Here's another setup. Gentile, this one's too far, but it will be point Cougars as it tipped off the block of the Titans. And it will be number 8, Abby Opilka, serving for Gentile this time instead of Glynn. 2-point contest here in set number 2. Hannah with the first touch. Knowlton will set up Campanello. Easily handled by the Cougars. Bourne on the swing from the far side and delivers. Freshman Kaylee Bourne will pick up another kill. And she has a team leading 7 right now for these Cougars. Get the freshman involved. Opilka serving yet again, 1 point separating these two teams in this second set. Knowlton outside for Grott. Hoskin can't get to it. Another beautiful swing from Riley Grott. And the Michigan City native makes it a 2-point advantage once again. Hodstetler will serve in her place. Titans looking to close this out as we inch closer to set point. Dahan with a nice play to keep it alive. Opilka sends it over on the third hit. Here come the Titans. Sherman swinging through, but out of play. Good-looking swing there from number 7, Macy Sherman. Just not enough. Cougars point on the attacking error. Dahan Jensen switch places for the Cougars. Jensen on the floor in the front row, and it's the freshman Bourne once again on the serve. Laser beam, out of play. Service ace for Kaylee Bourne. And that'll knot us up at 19 apiece. Much closer second set. Really, the first set was about just as close. Good play by Knowlton there to keep it alive. Handled awkwardly by Hodstetler. Hunter, fade away, blocked. Cougars set up again. It's Jensen on the far side, denied. Ritter, Hunter. Good dig in the back row from Weber. Hodstetler will send it over from the back row this time. Jensen. Hoskin with the play to keep it going. Sherman tipped it over and it'll fall. That's a big point for the Titans. Just like that, it's 20-19. Will be Abby Seeger returning to the floor in the front row. Campanello on the serve. Nice delivery from Campanello. Jensen with the first touch. That was handled by the Titans, but Cougars were in the right place. Hunter gets it over. Good dig, Weber. Sherman delivers in the back corner on the far side. Again, that back corner on these outside attacks has been the weakness for these Cougars, as head coach Bob Harrisimo will take his second and final timeout of this second set. 2-point advantage for the Titans as we inch closer to set point. 21-19 your score. We'll be back with you here in just a hot second on the Cougar Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. Timeout coming to a conclusion. As you hear the buzzer go in the background. Service possession with IUSB coming from right to left if you're joining us late. This is Campanello with the 2-point advantage for the Titans. Libero Hoskin handles it. Set up for Hunter and delivers. Weber and Campanello both going for that ball. Weber, unfortunately, maybe not the right player to play it, but everybody's okay. No injuries at the very least. Hunter will serve. Cougars trailing by 1. One quick step and a big swing from Courtney Hunter. Far side, Seeger once again. That fadeaway attack on the far side has been money for number 10, Abby Seeger, all night long. And she imposes her will once again. That's 11 total kills now for the senior. Knowlton will send this one over and out of play. Service error, point Cougars. Abby Gentile returning to the floor. Abby Opilka will head to the bench here. Ritter on the serve now for the Cougs. Trailing by 1. Not Stetler, Knowlton. Seeger once again! The Cougars simply don't have an answer for number 10, Abigail Seeger. 12 kills on the night. That's a game best. And it's a 2-point advantage now for the Titans late in set number 2. Sherman lightly serving that one over. Ritter with the first touch. That's Jensen on the far side. Rivero Hanna handles it. And Grott, that's out of play. Good swing from Grott. Right idea. That back corner's been there all night. But just a hair far, and it's a Cougars point. Katie DeHaan serving in place of number 20, Jenny Jensen. Light lobbing serve from DeHaan, and it's a service ace. We are knotted up at the Goats number 23 all. Can the Cougars pull off the improbable here in set number 2? 23 all, and they have the serve. Anna has to make a tough play. Seeger's denied. Cougars keep it going. Grichola sends it up in the air. Bourne off the block. Here come the Titans. Far side, Joyner hits the out-of-bound marker. Set points on the line for the Cougs. And there's the timeout from the Titans. They want to absolutely squash the Cougars' momentum. Minute 10 here on the clock. We'll step aside for the break. Do not go anywhere. This one is likely going to come down to an incredible finish. Set number 2. It's late here, 24-23 on the Cougar Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. Both teams returning to the floor. Still plenty of time left in the timeout, and they'll signal the buzzer. 24-23, Cougars with the set point on the line. Katie DeHaan has the serve coming from left to right. Nice serve, DeHaan, handled by Sherman. Short set, Grotz denied. Gentile got a piece of it. Grichola will send it over. Here come the Titans. Seeger. Nothing home. Gentile off of Sherman. Will it fall? Beautiful play. Hannon. They keep it alive. Ritter set up. Gentile's blocked. DeHaan runs it down. Sent over by Ritter. Knowlton. Grotz. That's off the block. Bourne delivers, and the Cougs take the second set. What a finish to the second set. We're knotted at 1. This feels destined for 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. Teams will switch sides. Cougars take set number 2, 25-23. The ever-important third set coming up in just a few minutes right here on the Cougars Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. About 45 seconds away from the start of this ever-important third set. If you're joining us late, you've missed a lot of really good action so far. Indiana South Bend took the first set 25-20. But the Cougars constantly battling from behind all second set. Down 23-21 late in the second set. Go on a run, 25-23 your final with an absolutely epic finish. The freshman Kaylee Bourne with the set-winning kill. Now both sides will return to the floor. Starters will be checked by our officials. No changes. Hoskin will once again serve as libero for the Cougars. Ritter will remain in her normal setting position. Still number 1, Sydney Hanna in the white libero jersey for the Titans. Titans now down to our left in the black uniforms in case you're joining us late. Cougs in the whites with Ariel Hoskin, libero, wearing the red uniform tonight. Kaylee Riddle will start things off for the Cougars, coming from right to left. We mentioned earlier, Ritter has played a lot of libero to start this season. Ivana Martinez out. Normal libero for these Cougars, number 24 on the roster. So Ritter was serving in that role, but Ritter, the CCAC Setter of the Year from just a year ago. And in that second set, 36th-year head coach Bob Harrison making the change, putting Ritter back at that setting position and entrusting the sophomore Ariel Hoskin to serve as libero. And quite frankly, Hoskin has, well, pretty much delivered exactly what you could ask for here. 2 assists, 4 digs from her in that second set. Right now, the Cougars are paced by Kaylee Bourne, 8 kills. Abby Gentile has 4 of her own. Courtney Hunter, 3. 3 blocks as well for Hunter. Gentile, 2 blocks. Jenny Jensen has 1 as well. Jenny Jensen having a bit of a rough night. 13 total attempts, just 1 kill so far, 2 errors. Negative swing percentage so far for the sophomore. Ritter will get us started. Set number 3 underway in this first CCAC matchup of the season. Hoskin setting up Gentile on the far side and delivers. Cougars get the early lead as they continue to ride the momentum from that second set. Ritter, fastball of a serve. Sherman out of play. Cougars point. That's a quick 2-0 lead for SXU in this third set. 1 set win apiece, as we noted, so we're guaranteed at least 4 sets this evening. Ritter, beautiful play. Hanna to keep it alive. Sherman comes swinging. This one will find inside the boundary. Titans on the board with their first point of the third set. Weber, Joyner exchanging positions for the Titans with Joyner on the floor. And it's the setter number 2, Emma Knowlton, sophomore, serving left to right. Bourne, Ritter, that will fall. That should be a service ace for Knowlton. That'll knock things up at 2 apiece. Noted at the top of the broadcast, both teams coming in tonight looking for their first win of the season. Both teams 0-4 to begin the 2023 campaign, as that serve will sail out of play. Service error means Cougars point and Cougars lead. That'll be the sophomore Katie DeHaan, Tinley Park native and Andrew High School product. Serving here for the Cougars. Strong serve handled by Hotstetler. And Seeger once again delivers. Abigail Seeger has been nothing short of spectacular. 14 total points in this one. She's got a block and 13 kills. That'll turn over to Macy Sherman now on the serve. Played by Nahan. Ritter for Bourne on the near side. Too much juice. So that will be Titans' point. And apparently the spectators not a fan of that call, voicing their displeasure. 4-3 your score. Here come the Cougs. Gentile swing out of play. Titans points. Does not deflect off the block. Good run here for the Titans. 5 points to just 1 here in this latest stretch after the Cougs took that early 2-0 lead. Sherman, DeHaan once again handles. Gentile on the light tap, kept alive by Hanna. Beautiful dig from the libero. Bourne, libero Hanna in the right position once again, and Grott will get it through. Riley Grott doubles up the Titans lead. They lead 6-3 early on in this third set. Sherman still on the serve. Hoskin able to handle. It's sent to the sky. Gracciola will tap it over. Hannah sent running. Second hit. Beautiful play, DeHaan. Bourne to the libero. Hannah once again. Joyner on the near side. That's tipped off the block. Gentile denied, and that's a huge statement in front. And who else? Number 10, Abby Seeger. That's a 4-point advantage for the visiting Titans. Still Sherman on the serve. Hoskin will get things going for the Cougs. Bourne gets it through, and it finds the floor. Smart play by number 4, Kaylee Bourne. Almost in desperation mode, but it pays off. Hoskin to serve. She'll serve in place of number 12, Nicole Gracciola. Beautiful serve. Hannah had to make a tough play. Joyner gets it through. Kept alive on the dig by Hoskin. What a play. Knowlton, Grott on the far side, out of play. Cougars point. And we'll think about that Ariel Hoskin dig later on if things go in the Cougars' direction. What a play by the sophomore. Downers Grove South High School product. Hannah with the first touch. Grott will tip it over and out of play, but it is signaled in play. It looked like it was out. And some sarcastic jars and boos toward the official, one of SXU's own stepping in tonight. Libero Hannah will take the serve. 3-point advantage, Titans. DeHaan, Ritter, Hunter gets it through. That's just enough. And Courtney Hunter will pick up another kill. That'll give her 4. Third best on the Cougars right now. Abby Gentile, Kaylee Bourne with 5 and 9 apiece. Abby Opilka on the serve. Handled by Joyner. Here comes the attack from Grott. Denied. Sent over. Smart play, Campanello. Just firing it over the net immediately. And caught the Cougars off guard and falls for another important point. Joyner heads to the bench. Weber serving in her place. Titans up 3. Hoskin has to make the tough play, but Campanello's there to shut the door. Titans win the race to double figures. It's 10-6. Weber, light lobbing serve. Hoskin has to dive for. Bourne will get it through and find the floor. Good response, and that'll be Kaylee Bourne's 10th kill of the match. Jensen in the front row for DeHaan. No other changes at this point for either side as Bourne takes the serve. And that'll sail out of play. When the substitution comes, it'll be Hostetler serving for Grott. 11-7 in favor of these Titans. Cougars were able to translate the momentum early in this third set into points, but have struggled since, and they'll certainly appreciate that service error as a free point. 11-8. This will be Courtney Hunter to serve. Gracciola enters in the front row for the Cougs. Libero Hoskin gets a breather. Hunter to Hostetler. It'll be Sherman on the far side. Bourne with the dig. Jensen denied, kept alive. Beautiful play from Opilka. There's Sherman on the far side. Dig Hunter. Excellent play. Jensen gets it through. Nice play, Hostetler. Back row attack coming, and it stays inside the boundary. What a swing from number 3, Abby Weber. Kept it along the near side line. 4-point advantage Titans. Seegers back in the front row. Campanello takes the serve. 4-point advantage for the visitors. Good effort from both sides. Just a perfectly placed attack on the part of Weber. Ritter, short set. Grichola, and Hostetler went off her and back for the Cougs. Jensen taps it over. Running was Weber. Seeger gets it through, and that'll be enough for another point. Good effort from Kaylee Bourne in the back row, just wasn't enough. Once again, Abby Seeger continues to rain terror. Every time she's in the front row, that's her game-high 14th kill. 13-8 now your score here. Titans trying to run away with this third set. Campanello gets it through. Ritter for Jensen. And Campanello handles it in the back row. Sherman finds the soft area. No Cougars in the vicinity. And there's the timeout from Bob Hersema. He wants to halt the Titans' momentum. 14-8 here in this third set. Titans trying to run away with this one and take a 2-1 set advantage. We'll step aside for a brief breather. We'll be back with you in just a second as action resumes on the Cougar Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. About 25 seconds remaining here in this timeout. Titans still talking things through. Cougars are back on the floor. If you're joining us late, each team with a set victory apiece as we stand in this third set. 14-8 advantage currently for the visiting Indiana University South Bend Titans. IUSB for short. The Cougars will get ready for the action here. Opilka out, Gentile in as we get started. Still Campanello on the serve here for the Titans, coming from left to right. And that'll be out of play. Cougars get a well-needed point. Trying to sway the momentum back in their favor, and it'll be Kaylee Ritter. Perhaps no better player on the serve for the Cougs. Handled by Weber. Here comes the attack from Seeger, and it's out of play. And that narrowly missed. Fractions of an inch. But it was out of play. Right call by the line judge. And that's a service error from Ritter. So that gives a point and serve right back to the Titans. 15-10 now your score. This will be Knowlton, the setter, on the serve. Weber has ventured to the bench. Joyner in the front row. Gentile sending it through. Hostetler in the right spot. Sherman on the far side, and that will deliver. Beautiful swing from Sherman. Having herself a nice evening. 9 kills thus far. Knocking on the doorstep of double figures. That would make 3 Titans in double figures for kills. Seeger and Grott with 14 and 10 apiece. Service error Knowlton, point Cougars. Still a 5-point advantage for the visitors. Katie DeHaan checks in for Jenny Jensen to take the serve. No other changes on the floor. Handled by Hostetler. That'll be sent over by Seeger on a bump. Ritter, far side, Gentile. Good dig, Hostetler. Here's Sherman just sending it over. Cougs at the front of the net. Grichola is denied. Abigail Seeger once again. That's her third block of the night. Seeger was directly responsible now for 17 points. That's 6 better than any other player in this game. Sherman on the serve, 17-11 your score. Ritter sets up the freshman Bourne, attacking error, and the Titans will happily take it. They now have their largest lead of this set. Bourne will check out for a breather as number 3 Tara Glynn checks in. No other changes here as the Titans retain the serve. Good swing, DeHaan handles it first. Glynn on the swing, it's handled, good dig, DeHaan. Here come the Cougars again, Glynn is denied again, and that time the block finds the floor. Joyner, Seeger, and once again this front row block has been spectacular for these Titans all evening long. There's Ritter for Glynn. That gets through, but Hannah makes a nice play. Tipped up off the block, here come the Cougs. Gentile, far side, out of play on the attacking error, and it's a 20-11 lead now for these Titans. And after that tightly contested second set, they are really starting to run away here with set number 3. Sherman, light serve, ace! For number 7, Macy Sherman, and it's now a 10-point advantage. Bob Harrison calls timeout, trying to regroup. Titans with all the momentum. They lead by 10, 21-11. We'll step aside for a brief breather right here on the Cougar Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. Timeout comes to a close. Right on cue. It's a 10-point lead for the visiting Titans. 21-11 your score here in this third set. Macy Sherman still on the serve for the Titans. Here comes the Cougar attack. Gentile over. Beautiful dig from the libero, Hannah. Here come the Cougs again. Glynn. Hannah with another dig. Sent over and it'll fall. That's Grott on the far side. Alexis Joyner bowing to her libero. The sophomore Sydney Hannah, 2 unbelievable plays. Spectacular. And that results in a big point for these Titans. Here come the Cougs. Glynn with the left hand, denied immediately. Return to the Cougars. Gentile gets it over. Moulton sends it over on the second hit. Gentile once again. Right place is Sherman. Seeger, nice dig, Hoskin to the corner, but point Titans the call. 2 hits against the Cougars, or 2 consecutive hits that is, by the same player. Unfortunate as that would have fallen for a point from Ritter. And good effort all around there from the Cougars. 23-11 now your score. Sherman, light serve. Glynn has to make a tough play. That's a service ace. And set point is on the line. Glynn will head to the bench. Bourne will check in. Sherman still on the serve. What an incredible run by number 7, Macy Sherman, with set point on the line. DeHaan and Hoskin. This will be Bourne. Handled easily by Sherman. Short set, Seeger, beautiful dig, Hoskin. It's kept alive. Knowlton, short set. This time Joyner takes it. Cougars in position. Bourne gets it over. Here come the Titans. Grott out of play. Just missed the game or set winning point. 24-12. Now your score. A lot of work for the Cougars to do. Ariel Hoskin on the serve. Nice serve from Hoskin, played by Sherman. Short set. Seeger, backline out of play. Cougars will continue to hang on. Seeger was a mere 3 or 4 inches away from ending the third set. The Cougars will hang around just a bit longer. It's 24-13. That's handled in the back. Grott gets it right back, denied by the Cougars block. Here's Joyner on the near side. That's denied. Sherman will send it over. Hunter comes over to tap it down. Big point for the Cougs. Excellent work from that front line block. That's been Bourne, Gentile, and Hunter for this latest stretch. And an excellent sequence there. Hoskin on the serve. Handled by Grott. Seeger will send it over. That's Hoskin on the setup for Gentile. Nice dig, Sherman. Grott, far side. And that will fall, and it's over. Set number 3 comes to a close. The Titans with a dominant 25-14 victory in the third set. Cougars will look to avoid disaster and a loss with a set victory in set number 4. Titans looking to finish it off in this upcoming set. Team switch sides. We'll step aside for a breather. You know the drill. We'll see you back here in just a few minutes for set number 4 action on the Cougars Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. Set number 4 action about 45 seconds away from getting started here. Ron Luce on the call with you for this Cougars home opener. Both teams entering tonight. IUSB and the Cougs. 0-4 entering tonight's action. Both teams looking for their first win. It would also be their first conference win. That's the first CCAC game for both of these squads. So far, it's a 2-1 set advantage for the Titans. 2 close sets to start things out. Titans took set number 1, 25-20, but ran away with it late. Set number 2, back and forth all the way with the Cougars taking that one in an epic finish, 25-23. But the Titans put their foot down in that third set, 25-14 in that second set. They looked spectacular. Abigail Seeger continuing to rain terror on these Cougars. She has a game-high 14 kills Don't forget about the 4 blocks as well. Riley Grott with 12 kills of her own. That paces the team. Macy Sherman 1 off of double figures. That would be a double-double for Macy Sherman as well. She has 12 digs. Emma Knowlton with 34 assists for the Titans. Kaylee Ritter with 11 assists, 11 digs, so that's a double-double for her. Courtney Hunter has 4 blocks in this one. Abby Gentile with 2. Kaylee Bourne leading the way with 10 kills. Gentile has 5, and that's good for number 2 on the Cougs. As we flip sides, Titans down to our right, Cougars down to our left. Cougars in the white jerseys. Libero Ariel Hoskin in the red uniform. And it's in the white uniform, libero Sydney Hanna for the Titans as they wear their all-black jerseys. It'll be the setter Knowlton to start things off, coming right to left. And we're underway with this set number 4 action in this CCAC matchup. Cougars got the first attack from Hunter. It was denied. Here come the Cougs once again. Gentile, light tap. Beautiful play, Hanna again. Dig after dig. She's been sensational. And here come the Titans, sent over on a second hit. Ritter runs it down to set up Bourne. Here come the Titans, short set. Joyner on the far side. Beautiful play, Hoskin. Now Gentile. Hostetler has it roll off her arms and out of play. Cougars will take point number 1 in this 4th set. Beautiful back and forth. Gentile able to finish it off. Ariel Hoskin has really stepped up in the libero spot. Kaylee Ritter started the game at libero. Normal libero Ivana Martinez out. Ritter, the CCAC setter of the year from a year ago. Bob Harrisima making the change entering that second set. Hoskin has been admirable in the libero role so far. Here's Ritter setting up Hunter. That'll get through. Joyner on the far side as Hoskin with the dig. Bourne gets it through the block. Cougars just like in the last set with a 2-0 lead. Now the key is keep the foot on the gas as we see what happens when they hesitate even for just a moment. These Titans have battled back every single time. Abby Opilka with the serve. Hanna, back row attack, Hostetler. Sent up in the air, ran down by DeHaan. It'll be Ritter on the 3rd hit. Here come the Titans, short set, Joyner. Bourne was there, but sent Ritter running, and that'll fall. So an error will give the Titans their first point. Macy Sherman, who went on that fantastic serving run in the 3rd set, will now take the ball for the Titans. Hoskin, no Pilka. This will be Ritter sending it over once again on the 3rd hit. Knowlton set up. Grott gets through the block. We're tied at 2. A little bit of deja vu early in this one. Almost exactly how the last set went. Cougs jumped out to the 2-point lead. Titans battled back. And that'll be a service ace. Titans with 3 unanswered, and it's Macy Sherman once again. She has been spectacular. She's got 3 service aces as well in this one. Incredible effort from Macy Sherman. Light lobbing serve handled by Hunter. That's Bourne on the far side on the attacking error. And now that's 4 unanswered. Sherman will serve again, right to left. 4 unanswered, as we noted, for these Titans. DeHaan handles that one. Ritter, short set, Hunter. There's Knowlton in the right place. Grott gets it through. Hoskin keeps it alive, but it's not enough. 5-2 your score. Titans are feeling themselves now. IUSB has played a strong game all night long. The block at the front of the net has been sensational. And libero Sydney Hanna, take a bow after this one. She's made a couple of game-changing plays. Kaylee Bourne That'll be her 11th kill of the evening. Gets the Cougars within 2. Jensen returning in the front row. DeHaan to the bench. It's the aforementioned Kaylee Bourne now on the serve. Set for action for those joining us late. Ron Luce on the call with you here for this Cougars home opener. As Hannah plays that first for the Titans. And Grott will find that back corner again. Grott and Seeger have had their way. Anytime they can get an attack to those back corners, it's typically worked out in their favor. Libero Hannah with the serve in place of Seeger. She'll check out and head to the bench. Campanello Joyner, Grott in the front row. Hunter delivers a strike off of Sherman's wrist and to the ground. That was a big swing from number 11, Courtney Hunter. One of the notable returning starters from a year ago. Her and Kaylee Ritter, the two most notable. Hoskin with an extended role this year as Hunter sends it into the netting for the service error. A lot of new faces here. Gentile. We've seen a little bit of Grachola last year as well, but Jenny Jensen, Kaylee Bourne, Abby Opilka, all new faces in this Cougars program. There's Weber on the serve, ran down by Hoskin, sent over by Ritter. Titans will set up. Grott will send it over on a bump. Ritter setting up. That's Jensen, and that'll fall. Beautiful execution for the Cougs. 7-5 now your score. Titans still in front. Abby Gentile returns here to take a front row position. Opilka to the bench. Ritter on the serve. Beautiful work there as Titans work out of a bit of a jam. Hannah, Knowlton, Grott delivers. What a swing from Riley Grott. She has actually now taken the team lead and game high total. 16 kills for Riley Grott. 17 total points, her and Seeger alone. 17 and 17 and a half total points combined. Ritter, Grachola has to tap it over. Taken by Knowlton. Good play, Ritter. Gentile will send it over on a bump and restart. Fadeaway look, Campanello, that's blocked, kept alive. Hoskin with the first touch. Jensen, good play, Hannah once again. Back row attack from Hostetler, and Grachola got all of it, but deflects out of play off her hands, so it's a point for the Titans. 9-5 your score in set number 4. Taylor Hostetler, the freshman outside hitter, has predominantly played the back row this evening. That's a service ace on her first serve on this turn. And there's the timeout from Coach Bob Haarsema. 10-5 lead for the Titans. They continue with all the momentum, building off that third set, early fourth set lead. Step aside for a brief breather. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with you in just a moment right here on the Cougars Sports Network. Ooh, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. That buzzer felt a little louder than normal. Timeout comes to a close. Hostetler on the serve, right to left for the Titans. We're back underway. Gentile far side and delivers for the Cougs. That first point out of a timeout can really swing the momentum, and the Cougars took care of that bit. Well, they need to keep the foot on the gas. Still a 4-point deficit. 10-6 your score here in this fourth set. Katie DeHaan serving for number 20, Jenny Jensen. Handled by Hostetler. An attacking error, miscommunication. Looked like Hostetler and Campanello were battling for that. So 2 straight points now for the Cougars. Bridge the gap ever so slightly. 10-7 your score. DeHaan, freshman, setter, has become a really strong server for this Cougars team as well in her sophomore year. Bourne on the far side as the freshman taps it out of play. So the attacking error results in a Titan point. 11-7. Abby Seeger returning in the front row. Felicia Campanello will serve. Well-balanced team the Titans have. A good balance of age and talent as that sails out of play. Service error. Campanello heads to the bench. Hannah returns to the floor. No other changes aside from Courtney Hunter checking in and Grichola heading to the bench. Hoskin will serve for Grichola. Hostetler, Knowlton. Seeger has to just tap it over. Now Hoskin on the setup for Gentile. That's out of play. Titans point on the attacking error. So back and forth they go. Still a 4-point advantage. And the Titans with service possession. And that'll sail out of play. So a quick exchange of points. Cougars still within 3. 12-9 your score following the service error. Gentile will not serve. Notice the brace on her right shoulder. So this will be the freshman number 8, Abby Opilka, to do the honors. Sherman, Knowlton, Seeger on the far side. And almost unstoppable on that fadeaway attack. She finds another kill there and extends the Titans' lead. Riley Grott, Abby Seeger having their way. 16 and 15 kills respectively. Sherman will take the serve once again. Hoskin to Ritter. Hunter on the fadeaway look, and that's off the block and out of play. A beautiful swing from Courtney Hunter. Cougars really trying to get her a little more involved in the action. One of the few returning starters from a year ago, her and Kaylee Ritter, and that's about it. Number of new faces for this Cougars team as Bourne sends that serve out of play. Service errors will kill you. Free points for the opposing team. Ironically, IUSB actually has more, 14 compared to just 7 now for the Cougars after that last one. 4-point advantage. Libero Hannah on the serve. Good play, Bourne. Jensen on the far side on the attack. Dig Hannah. Grott cannot find that back corner. That's a Cougars point. As that sails out of play on the far side. Cougars hanging around, just a 3-point lead for these Titans. And change is coming. Grichola in the front row, and for the first time this evening, we'll see this sophomore Marist product, Ashley Schrader. She'll serve in place of Courtney Hunter. A nice serve at that, handled, and that'll be out of play. It should count as a service ace for the sophomore Schrader. Oak Lawn native, one of 2 on this roster. As we noted, Marist product. Not too far down the road, as a matter of fact. Quick trip down Pulaski. Here's the attack. Joyner delivers. Big swing from number 6, Alexis Joyner. Back and forth we go. Hoskin will enter in the back row. Schrader gets a little pep talk from Coach Hersema. Still a 3-point lead. Weber will serve now for Joyner. And here come the Cougs. Ritter, far side for Jensen. It's off the block and handled by Sherman on the third hit. Ritter, short set, Grichola. Sherman sends it in the air, and it's a miscommunication. And that ball falls easily. Cougars within 2. Opilka, Gentile exchanging positions. Ritter on the serve. No changes on the part of the Titans. Ritter coming from left to right. Bullet of a serve. Set up, tapped over. That was Grott. There's Jensen on the far side for the Cougs. And that will not stay in play, so those that might be confused. There's a pair of candy cane poles at the boundaries on the net, so the net extends well beyond the boundaries. That ball did not clear on their side of the net, therefore it is out of play. And that's how that all resolved. Point returned to the Cougs, though, on the service error from Hostetler, the freshman. Katie DeHaan checks in to serve for Jenny Jensen. No other changes at the moment. Grichola, Bourne, Gentile, your front row for the Cougars. Campanello, Knowlton, Sherman for the visitors. Knowlton, Campanello, there's the light tap in the open area. Titans quickly get that point right back. And now Seeger will get a chance to return in the front row. Seeger and Grott have really taken it to these Cougars today. Campanello on the serve, handled by Hoskin. That's Bourne on the far side on the attack. Rolls off the hands of Campanello and out of play. So the Cougars get a point back quickly. Grichola, Hunter exchange positions. Libero Hoskin will serve for Grichola. And libero Sydney Hanna returns for the Titans in place of previous server Campanello. Good look there from Weber on the setup. Sherman on the near side, denied. Abby Gentile with the block. Cougs within 1. SXU not going away, refusing to let the Titans run away with it like they did in the third set. Hoskin. Played by Weber. Knowlton has to run it down. Sherman on the attack. DeHaan on the dig. Gentile, big swing. Nice dig. Hanna. Nearly a miscommunication, but figured out by the Titans. Short set. Ritter. Hunter. And it's point Titans. That should be a block. Sherman and Seeger once again in that front row, causing havoc. 18-16 your score. Knowlton sends it over on the serve. Ritter on the setup. It'll be Gentile on the attack. Handled easily by the Titans. That's denied from Sherman, but they'll get it right back. Joyner on the far side gets it through the block. Ritter will tap it over. Now sent to the back row. Good play, DeHaan. Gentile from the near side. Nothing home. Joyner, far side, attacking error. Point Cougars. It is once again just a 1-point contest. Cougars trying to force a do-or-die 5th set. Titans trying to hang on and take this in 4. Abby Opilka. Good play, Sherman. Seeger on the fadeaway. That's denied. That's a huge block. Courtney Hunter, Kaylee Bourne, and we're tied at 18. Excellent play from the junior and freshman tandem at the front of the net. Opilka still on the serve, trying to give the Cougs a lead for the first time in a while, and unable to do so as that sails out of play. Service error for a free point to the Titans. They have the edge. It's Hotstetler to the bench, Grott to the front row, and it's Sherman. 3 service aces already this evening. On for the Titans. Hunter, fadeaway, denied, kept alive by the Cougs. Bourne on the attack. That will fall. Big block, Seeger. Point Titans. And they win the race to 20 and have a 2-point cushion. Sherman wants to end this set with her from the service position. DeHaan, service ace. That's 4 for Macy Sherman, and a timeout coming from Bob Harsema as he wants to talk things over with these Cougs. Titans have established a presence late in this fourth set. 3-point advantage. 21-18 your score. We're going to step aside for a brief moment here in this timeout. We'll be back with you when the action resumes. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in just a second on the Cougar Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. Timeout coming to a conclusion here as both teams return to the floor. Cougars looking to avoid defeat in this fourth set. It's a 2-1 set advantage for the Titans. They also have a 3-point lead here in this fourth set. 21-18 your score, and Macy Sherman still on the serve. She's got 4 service aces. And as a team, the Titans have 9 tonight. Here's Ritter on the setup. That'll be for Bourne. Sherman sends it to the sky. Hannah runs it down. Great play by the libero as Seeger sends it over on the third hit. Here come the Cougs. Ritter to Hunter. Denied. Not kept alive. Titans point. 22-18. If we had to give an early player of the game nod to one of these Titans, Riley Grott, Abby Seeger certainly deserving, but do not forget about Sydney Hannah. 24 digs in this game tonight. Bourne, Sherman, Seeger sends it over. Point Cougs. Infraction goes against the Titans. So Cougars not going away just yet. Jenny Jensen to the front row, DeHaan to the bench. The freshman Bourne will serve for the Cougs, left to right. Handled by Grott. Seeger on the fadeaway and delivers. That fadeaway attack for Abby Seeger has been dynamite all night long. And the libero Hannah to serve. Titans trying to close this out. Light lobbing serve. Jensen on the play. Here's Hunter from the middle. Out of play. Attacking error. Game point on the line. IUSB looking for their first win of the season. Sydney Hannah with the ball in her hand. Light lobbing. Serve. Service ace ends the game. The Titans win their first game of the season, 3-1. And they pick up their first conference victory of the year. Cougars will fall to 0-5 and 0-1 in conference following this game. As we noted, Cougars are back in action on Saturday, September 2nd at Lourdes University. That's a 2 o'clock start. They'll be at Governor's State on Tuesday next week, the 5th, for a 7 o'clock start. We're back with you here on September 8th. It will be the SXU tri-match. Cougars will play at 7 o'clock. First game will be at 5. And the Cougars then will round it out on Saturday with a game at noon against Lourdes University. I'm Ron Luce, and until next time, Cougars fall 3-1 to the IUSB Titans. We'll see you soon from the Cougar Sports Network. We wish you a good night.